Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Whatever time it is when you hear this message, I pray that you're poised to receive, to accept, and to respond to words of wisdom. All right, listen. Huge difference between popularity and leadership. All right. Celebrities are popular, okay, but activists are leaders, right? A celebrity and a person who's got a celebrity mindset is content with just getting your attention, getting your attention, getting your attention. They'll do anything, they'll say anything just to keep your eyes on them, just to have your ear attuned to what they're saying. They don't care about the value it adds or detracts. All they want is to have your attention. Leaders don't need to be popular. As a matter of fact, a leader could actually lapse into obscurity so long as their plans are being carried out. So there's huge difference. And over the years, I've had the privilege, if you will, of encountering a certain percentage of people who have come to me or been drawn to me because of my relative popularity. And they make the mistake of thinking that my goal is to be popular. So they get confused because I don't scratch when I don't itch, and I don't laugh when it ain't funny. I'm not trying to be popular. Whether or not you agree with me or like with me or you're going to follow me, you know what? That's up to you. I know that I'm going to from point A to point B, and if you want to go to where I'm going, then you're going to fall in line. Otherwise, you go somewhere else. But it's not going to change my tune, right? I don't need you to like me in order for me to follow through with my plan. I'm a leader. I'm not an entertainer. And so one of the things that if you are a leader, then you understand where I'm coming from, and you're going to need to understand also what comes with that. People who have only been exposed to popularity are going to be angry, frustrated, and antagonistic when you are implementing the kinds of changes, requirements, standards that are necessary to lead a person or a group of people from one point to another point, right? Because they're not into all that. They just want to be among others. They just want to be in the crowd. And so when you start saying, well, hey, you got to, move up or move on, then all kinds of other stuff is going to start coming out. And depending on where a person's mindset is, then they're going to start accusing you of being arrogant. They're going to start accusing you of being controlling. They're going to start accusing you of all kinds of things, as opposed to recognizing within themselves that they just were in it for popularity, and they're confused because this is, you're not running a popularity campaign. This is so important for people who are leaders, because the other thing that you got to also take into consideration or realize is that most of our people haven't been led. All right. Most of our people haven't been led. They haven't been a part of organizations, community-based organizations. They haven't even necessarily been on sports teams, or necessarily they haven't worked in jobs or had a career where they've got to be held accountable for the outcomes of the project, or the outcomes of this department, or the outcomes of this team. They don't understand what it's like. They don't know what it means. So when you step in and the situation demands leadership, and you're holding people accountable, and you're setting standards, and you're putting protocols into place, and you're making decisions to weed people out and bring people up to the forefront, then a lot of people in our community are going to be upset. They're going to be angry. They're going to be confused, because quite honestly, they just want entertainers. We've been conditioned to look at entertainers as our leaders. And you know that the entertainers never come down to your level and ask you to do anything that's going to require change. All you got to do is show up for the performance, and then go back to what you were doing before. Leadership isn't about that. All right. So when you sign up to be a leader, when you see a problem, and you want to solve that problem and you're committed to solving that problem, know that when you step into that position, some people, even people who are supposed to benefit from that solution, some of them are going to oppose you. Some of them are going to resist you. Some of them are going to fight you. Some of them are going to slander you. Some of them are going to attack you. You can't take it personally. You have to accept that, their conditioning is different. They've been conditioned to look to entertainers. They're conditioned to be, looking for opportunities to be in popularity campaigns or part of popularity contests. And that's not going to remedy our problem. That's not going to take us where we need to go. And so obviously this is a lesson that I'm extending to the leaders, to the folks who are ready to do what's necessary to improve the lives of themselves and the lives of the people who they're destined to serve. If that's who you are, if that's what you're about, and you're ready to bring about positive change in the community and in the lives of the people who matter most to you, then I want you to find out how Oloye Obafemi Origunwa and the Orisha Lifestyle Academy can help you take your practice and your life to the highest level possible. Visit me at obafemio.com or orishalifestyle.com, and let's start doing what we need to do to help bring about the good condition for yourself and those who you're destined to serve. I look forward to working with you. Bye for now. Odabo.